charming fuck! The nerve you showed me the other night, rubbing that skank in my face!
All right, that's enough, Martha. Hey.
You've made an enemy of me, Reindeer! Make
Martha.
no mistake about it! I hope you know what you've done in wounding me like this!
When a struggling comedian shows one act of kindness to a vulnerable woman, it sparks a suffocating obsession which threatens to wreck both their lives. Baby Reindeer is a black comedy drama thriller about sexual assault and stalking. One aspect that the show explores is how harassed men or sexually assaulted men rarely come forward, and female stalkers are often treated as less dangerous. In the beginning, Donnie treats Martha more like a nuisance rather than a danger. When he finally reports Martha to the police, the officer is dismissive. Even the co-workers at the bar see Martha as a source of amusement instead of a threat, with one co-worker even sending her a suggestive email from Donnie's account that sought to encourage her advances, and made Donnie less believable as a victim to the police. Baby Reindeer explores many themes, including the psychology of abuse and the idea that hurt people, that those that have suffered trauma and have not properly dealt with it will ultimately perpetuate unhealthy cycles and harm those near to them. Martha, having suffered a terrible childhood, stalks, threatens, and ultimately assaults Donnie and those close to him. Donnie, having never properly dealt with his earlier rape at the hands of a trusted mentor, sabotages his romantic relationships and at times encourages or tolerates Martha's fixation on him, because it makes him feel successful and loved. Donnie's therapist girlfriend, Terry, rightly identifies that the reason Donnie never reported Martha after months of stalking is because her attention is a balm for his wounded ego. Donnie is a struggling comedian, but Martha sees him the way he wishes the world did: handsome, funny, clever, lovable. Donnie ultimately acknowledges that Martha can see a mutual woundedness in him due to his past abuse, and it is a contributing reason why she fixates on him. Donnie's refusal to acknowledge his role in perpetuating the unhealthy cycle with Martha leads Terry to end her relationship with him. Another theme explored in the show is sexuality, and when queerness conflicts with heteronormative cultures and expectations. Donnie creates a fake persona to meet trans women on a dating site, leading him to begin a romantic relationship with Terry under false pretense. He is terrified someone he knows will see him on a date with a trans person. Donnie feels guilt and shame over the abuse he has received, and feels both self-loathing and desire in pursuing trans women and cis men. Like many victims of sexual abuse, Donnie at times vacillates between hypersexual activity and promiscuity. He is shown to have anonymous sex with many people of different genders, and avoiding sex and being touched altogether when he is in a relationship with Keely or Terry. He begins to sexualize the positive attention he receives from Martha by fantasizing about her during masturbation. The challenges of being queer in society is explored through Terry's character. Martha often acts as a mouthpiece for the worst views of society and voices the fears of many characters. When angered or directly rejected, Martha says things that are perceptive and clearly meant to hurt people in a way that touches on their insecurities. In the bar after the comedy show, Martha makes comments that are homophobic, xenophobic, or transphobic, and when she screams that Terry looks like a man, Terry is deeply hurt. This is a devastating comment for a person who has struggled and overcome a great deal in order to reach a level of self-acceptance in a world that is often hetero and cis-normative and transphobic. Donnie's abuse at the hands of an older male mentor also brings to the fore his bisexuality, something he has not come to terms with yet. When Martha threatens to tell Donnie's parents about his rape and sexuality, Donnie travels to Scotland to preemptively tell them about the contents of the published video. His parents are surprisingly supportive, both of what has happened to him and his past relationship with, and current romantic interest in Terry, a trans woman. Donnie's father shares that he is also a victim of rape and hugs and comforts his son. Having been accepted and supported by his parents, Donnie is able to achieve a type of personal peace that he has not enjoyed for years. Baby Reindeer debuted at number 5 on Netflix's Top 10 TV English titles for the tracking week of 8 to 14 April 2024, with 10.4 million hours viewed. On the following week, it climbed to number 1 and garnered 52.8 million viewing hours. The series remained at the same position for its third and fourth weeks, earning 87.4 and 73.6 million viewing hours. Speculation about the real-life inspirations for the show's fictional characters began to emerge online, as fans attempted to deduce their identities on social media. Gadd asked fans to stop any kind of speculation in an April 2024 statement. After being falsely accused online of being the real-life counterpart to the character Darien, theater director Sean Foley reported the false allegations to the police. This led to a police investigation. Gadd confirmed that Foley was not behind the character Darien. On the 9th of May 2024, 59-year-old Scottish law graduate Fiona Harvey claimed to be the real-life inspiration for Martha in an interview on Piers Morgan Uncensored. During her interview, Harvey admitted she had met Gadd several times at the Holly Arms, Camden, but denied sending him 41,000 emails or going to his home, and stated she was planning to commence legal action against both Gadd and Netflix. The interview drew some criticism, questioning the ethics behind the decision. She later claimed she was paid £250 to appear, and that the interview left her feeling a bit used. On June 6th, Harvey had sued Netflix for $170 million, claiming that the show has viciously destroyed her. Fiona Harvey, who has identified herself as the woman on whom Martha is based, argued in a lawsuit that Netflix told brutal lies about her to over 50 million viewers around the world. The lawsuit, filed in a California court, seeks over $170 million in damages for Ms. Harvey. She claims the Baby Reindeer series falsely depicted her as a convicted criminal who spent time in prison for stalking.
If you enjoy the video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support us, share it to your bestie.